Today's February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So I guess this is my Valentine's Day. Leland.
Oh, man.
It's also Black History Month, but it's entirely coincidental that I'm training with Leland.
It'll be good. It'll be a good pull day.
As long as we're not doing like box jumps or something, I will hurt myself.
This is my last year competing. This has been in the works probably since I began competing. I knew at some point I'd stop. This year is the last year for a lot of reasons. More so, I'm still young. Still want to make sure that I'm agile, limber, and life's ahead of me and all that. So out of the gates, we're going to do one of the most prestigious shows outside of the Olympia, being New York Pro. And then we'll go from there and, you know, one last shot at making the Olympia. So really just putting everything into the table this year in terms of training, protocol, recovery, and really just optimizing and making the best of it. So it's been a hell of an off season. Got up to my heaviest, about 226, and been really good coming down. Right now I'm 13 weeks out, way ahead of schedule. So
man, that is quick. I feel like it was 20 weeks out like yesterday.
It was. I told Jay this morning on the Stairmaster, I was like, because I started like a 12-week, even though, you know, Blue's like, hey, 18, 20, we start prep. I don't really like pay no mind to like 12 weeks out. Like you, if I get bored, so I need to have a shorter window. We're going to start off with some Dante rows.
I don't know what that is.
What? You're a wizard. You don't know what that is? I'm
a simple man.
No man is simple.
I usually do more pull downs on this day, but
yeah, that's good.
By no means exclusive.
Darian's up there. He's a bit colored. He knew exactly what to say.
He looks like a Puerto Rican with his hair.
I don't know. I told him like a Taliban, and he was like, he didn't like that.
He is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yes, he's Puerto Rican.
He looks like a Puerto Rican.
I don't look Puerto Rican at all.
Are you?
No. I'm white. Just a lat movement?
Yep. Okay. Just at the very bottom of the movement, just draw your elbows in a bit and just hit your erectors. All right, next 2 sets, we're gonna up the weight quite a bit. Move the tempo up a bit more and really smash some blood into it.
Warm up, are you getting like
this one? Yeah, just really trying to put a lot of blood into our lats, into my erectors as well. For me specifically, I like getting my erectors fired up and filling them with just enough blood. By the time I get to the pull, even though it will be heavy, the muscles will be ready to go. And no matter the weight you're using, you're ready to get a pump from it. So,
you know, I've been on a bit of a Kanye kick recently.
That could be a good or a bad thing.
It's timely.
Buying that new merch.
He was at the top of his game, like the whole time I was in high school.
Yeah.
That's when this came out.
At the end of the day, I think what matters is that his bank account still, you know, is good.
Yeah, well, he still has a bank account.
You may do different. I'm usually like a 3, maybe 4 sets. Reps, I'm really about a feel. So it could be 12, it could be 15, but whatever you want to do. I got a habit, like I'll chase. So I don't lift often with nobody, which is fine. I still push very, very hard. I lift with somebody that's stronger than me or bigger than me. I have no brain cells, so I'll just chase the weight, which is good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more warm-up set. Go up to like 260.
Yeah, 260? That shit, where does it go to?
300. I haven't touched that in a while. I have backed down the weights a bit on my back training because like I wasn't like lifting with poor form before, but I couldn't really feel everything I was doing. So, you know, like I probably pulled like 10-15% off of everything just so I can feel everything contract properly.
Okay. Woo. Yep.
Say when.
I got you.
So if you're paying attention there, Leland does a very good job of getting his elbow all the way down towards his hip. You can see it a lot better on him than you can on me because my mobility is kind of shit. So like my active range of motion like kind of ends here. He's able to go a lot further. At that point, I'm kind of like going in the wrong plane. But he's keeping his chest up and high the whole time and driving his elbows down as far as he can. It's a little, I'm not as good at demonstrating it because, again, shitty mobility. I used to be a lot more married to like, I used to write everything down. I think it's productive to a point, but like, I mean, you and I know what training hard feels like.
Yeah.
We know what overdoing and underdoing it feels like. It takes years to figure that out though. So.
Which is why the logbook is important. But I think once you spent 10, 15 years training, unless you're doing like a whole reset in a very, very, very new program, the logbook's almost kind of limiting you because you're like, I'm saving some reps for today for my next day of the same exercise 3 days later. And that you may be sick, vacation, work calls, you don't get that done. So now you left reps there because you're trying to manage volume or some magical pseudoscience shit. And it's not wrong. It's just not a.
It becomes impossible though. Like, if you train at the same gym every single day, then yeah, that's fine. If you're super controlled with your sleep, food, all of the things that are gonna affect recovery, then yeah, that's great. But like last year, I did a lot of traveling, man. Like you're at different gyms with different machines. Sometimes you got 4 hours of sleep. Sometimes you're training on 4 meals, or sometimes you have 1. You know, it's just all over the place. So you gotta make do a bit more. But again, like once you have it figured out what training hard looks like, you can kind of do it on any machine in any gym. It doesn't matter much.
Well, I think you and myself and the other, like, again, established, not bodybuilders, established lifters, trainees, understand what lifting hard feels like. But now today what you get is a lot of people trying to emulate the top bodybuilders who get to stay in the routine. They think they're training at O2. So they got the same schedule, same rep scheme, same sleep. You're not training like Mr. Olympia. You don't get the off time like them to only be a bodybuilder. So when you try to like only be a bodybuilder in your natural day-to-day, that varies, you're gonna get all jacked up and mad when you don't get to do what's written down in the book. So
one thing that people fuck up on pull downs, whether it's a narrow grip, wide grip, whatever, is when they start getting like towards the end of the set, they start caving their chest in, trying to like cheat and bring the bar to them. Keep your shoulders back, chest high, and pull it to you. Don't bring yourself to the bar.
I have that much of an impact. My rhymes did that. Sometimes I really feel my shit's whack. That's why I kick back. But fuck this shit, yo, where my pen at? I'm about to kill the shit. Man, niggas just wanna quit rap. I'm trying to have it. Laying the rappers like a hammer. If I want the fucking planet, I can have it. I try to snatch it. Only God is like my father habits. You niggas savage. I ain't
let's go.
All right, be there. Yep.
Good, dude. Come on.
2 more.
Come on.
Mine.
Said pull down. What's next?
I thought you were in charge.
I know, but normally you did. You already out
It's
of.
February.
Okay. We're gonna go to
2.
Yep. This offseason, I just got even more in love with training back, pushing the weight. With us adding that Nautilus here was amazing, and then the Mega Man. So I don't mind doing the same movements each day of the week.
People, and I do this sometimes, you get obsessed with like, you can't do the same thing twice in a week. Why? Like, if it's a movement pattern,
And it works.
Again, if you're like tracking your shit in a book, and you want to do a low cable row for your lat, or one of these rows for your lat,
Yeah.
and alternate, have at it. But like, you don't need 4 variations of the same basic movement pattern. If you're trying to pull with your lat, you could do this. I mean, I hack squat every week. I have 1 leg day a week. It doesn't need to be that complicated.
It came from the, what was it back? A width day and a thickness day?
I kind of do that. I'm not gonna lie, but not that much.
But movements don't dictate necessarily, to a degree, how you grow. Maybe where, but the dictation of how you develop is just a connection to it.
Sushi in the hood.
That was probably some spam with the tuna kit pack in there somewhere.
Yeah, I grew up around a bunch of fresh off the boat Asian people. So like, you trust that stuff.
Our off the boat were probably not fresh off the boat.
You and me before.
Okay. Push it.
Good. Good. 4.
Come on. 9.
How old are you?
I'll be 35 in September.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm young, man. This is just my third life.
Third life?
Nah, for real.
I'm still trying to figure out my first one.
Hey, I didn't figure that out until I was like 15. But bodybuilding gave me something for sure. So, I love it. Stuff like this. You can only dream of this stuff. I didn't see bodybuilding magazines in my neighborhood. Thought it was fake. Impossible. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
One more.
Finish.
Damn.
Woo. You got one more set?
Yeah.
4 and a quarter.
What you want?
Nah, I'm gonna do a
this?
4. Yeah, I'm gonna do 4. 1, 2. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Come on.
Good.
4. Dude. That one.
Yep.
Oh.
Good. All right.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
2 more.
Come on. Like they choking on the chicken bone. We've worked more so, if you want to call it, in a vertical plane, even with the Dante row, lat pull. This is obviously a bit more horizontal. My next movement, just because we split back up a little bit twice this week, is to do a lat sweep, or if you call it a pull down. We're gonna do sweep, but we're gonna, instead of coming here, we're gonna tuck the elbow a bit with a little more momentum. We're gonna overload the weight, kind of a bit of a higher than what your max load would be. Trying to just smash more blood into it. At this point, every little additional push of volume into the muscle is just gonna help with a feel, and then just aiding in development, recovery.
Where to next, coach?
Huh?
Where to next, coach?
Oh, about to do these sweeps over here. And then a New York minute. You right here? All right, so we're gonna go underhand here a bit. A little more momentum. You may not necessarily train that way regardless.
Are you doing like a pullover or like
Here.
a row? A high row? Oh, okay.
But we're gonna overload it to where it should be pretty damn heavy, but the momentum allow you to just push past that range of motion.
All right.
So we're in that 12, 15 range. Just draw the elbows down to the hip.
See, everyone else listens to Kanye too. So that's just me.
You can't deny his music, that's one thing. What was your easiest body part to grow? Like your time just as a trainee?
Legs. I just used to squat really heavy.
Yeah?
That's all I ever did. I had pretty good quads. They don't really go anywhere when I diet either.
Oh, like you said, you don't go anywhere when you, when you diet down, they don't?
Yeah, they don't disappear on me.
So I can grow them in the off season. Obviously some of it's water inflammation and even just actual size, but they will go to off season if I don't maintain them. And obviously, you know, with blue, even like people ask me, well, you doing cardio on leg day, Stairmaster on leg day? I'm like, it's in the fucking program. But that's where you rely on trusting the coach, knowing your body, and then just knowing what works for you. That's why I do legs so frequently, because if I don't, when I diet down, they'll still be good here, but this shit will fade.
Everyone's got something like that. And honestly, the only thing I can think of to like remedy it is get them way bigger than they need to be, so you have some ground to give when you are sucked in and in shape.
Like chest, I hit chest so lackadaisical. Like we did a chest video and that was great for that, but like in a normal like day to day, week to week, I hit chest and it's like on my push day, it's like flies, very heavy dumbbell. I'm like, all right, I'm bored. Because it'll grow, I don't need to do much.
Yeah.
And it won't go anywhere when I diet down. I can be flat and it should be huge. Which my legs did the same though.
Good. Come on. Stabilize. There you go. Good.
Oh, shit. It did a cue point right in the middle of the... Oh, man. Let's go. Come on. Yep. Come on.
There's 4 reps on the last one.
We're gonna do one unilateral movement, just chest supported prime row. No, the height thing with 212, I'm like 5'6" and like a half, especially not completely dieted down. Most of the 212 guys, not the champ, but are like under 5'4". And they have short limbs. I have a 6'1" wingspan at 5'6". So as much as that, you gotta take the good with the bad. I have pretty muscles, good muscle bellies, longer limbs, so it looks, you know, pleasing. But if you stand out amongst some people that are like 5'4", 5'3", 5'2", you look different. And they can weigh the same as me. I remember in Tampa, the winner was like, he was like 5'2", and I was 197. He's around 200 pounds, but he's 3 inches shorter. So that looks done.
I'm gonna do some biceps to finish up, if that's okay.
Yeah. Yep, I'm supposed to. I do biceps, and then like Saturday is like all arms and shoulders. Tomorrow we got that fucking breakfast and barbells. And I got a client.
Yeah, you know, I gotta represent. You know, I'm the lover boy. My wife, she bought this for me and my son, so hell young with it. She could have got me a fucking with dangly fucking.
You gotta put the spokes on it. He already done the Wakanda sign, so you gotta put the spokes around your necklace.
I'm with it.
He already
wear my collar with the spikes. The one that I wear when I wear my gimp suit.
Yeah. Your wife give you that?
Yeah, it's got a long ponytail on it too. Fuck.
All right, all right.
They call me Kai Black.
You're done. It's Black History Month, so I'm training with Leland today.
I know it.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that. Yeah. But it's only
I think that was his idea.
It's only right for Black History Month. You have two brothers, Leland, Stu, training together. I mean, he denies his culture and heritage, but that's expected. He wants to fit in. I get it, but at the end of the day, he's a Negro.
You say this is a DEI training session?
He says that every time I see him. I'm gonna get a bunch of melanotan and get dark as shit this year.
Hey, I got you meal prep, man.
I got to repeat tomorrow anyway, don't worry. I earned it. Nah, I'm good this year.
No, dude, Jay's way more interesting than this. Go talk to Jay.
He's like the Don King. They gonna promote the shit out of this training session. Oh. Yeah, it's just always crazy and impressive. Like last year, I was training some of my pro ball players, and again, as big as us we are as bodybuilders, and I say us, but the open guys. Then I train these pro athletes, and one of my guys is 6'7", 285. Vegan.
Terrifying people.
Vegan.
Terrifying.
Defensive end. It's like, what? We're in here doing a damn, what would you call it? I guess a Viking press with the log press with like 200-some pounds, you know. And then he texted me at the beginning of the season. He's like, I feel great. Thanks for the off-season work. So getting to like see both sides of like, you know, fitness, well, one of the sides with bodybuilding, pro athletes, and you see these guys that are just huge. Up close.
Yeah, that's where the actually gifted athletes ended up.
No, but yeah,
There's a lot of washouts in our group.
I'm not going to embrace all that. I don't know. God just said, I ain't going to make you tall because you're going to have to be short. So I'll give you everything else but height.
You have two options. Running back, if that didn't work out, bodybuilding.
Like running back or from the cops, one of the two.
No. Who has a way of switching on with his guys? Because that was the first time I'd had like a legit coach like him,
yeah.
Where he's up your ass every day, like constantly talking to you. That was a big switch for me.
Dude, I was like, be done. It was 2017. I did USA. My last coach I had tried to overcorrect from his previous year when I probably should have turned pro in 2016. So he did overcorrected in 2017, and I was done. And I like complimented Blue on social media on his athletes, all crazy legs. And then I think he DM'd me or back one of the two. And I was like, he said, I saw you in the USA. You know, what are your plans? I was like, I'm done. He said, no, man, with the right coach, you'll turn pro. Like, you know, let's work together. I'll turn you pro. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna week this piece it up Super Bowl weekend, and then I'll get started. And then same year we turned pro. Otherwise, I probably would have hung it up. But like you said, that connection, I was like, okay, I'll believe you because you got the proof.
Well, you can set this up a couple different ways. The way we're doing it right now on these lower handles, it's more of it's like a lat movement. It's a neutral grip. We're driving the seat's up higher, so we're driving our elbow down low. I'll drop the seat down a little lower and grip up here sometimes. And it's more of like a chest-supported T-bar row, almost, like an upper back movement.
When I think about bodybuilding, how people try to frame bodybuilders, it's the same way people try to frame in service us guys that served as infantrymen. They think people that serve infantry are dumb. And they think bodybuilders are dumb in terms of education, but really, in service, something like the ASVAB scores, the TESTA scores, and the IQs of those of us that are infantry have a very interesting mind and very adept in terms of education. same goes for bodybuilders. A lot of us are very, very educated. We just utilize it in a way that makes us feel good, as opposed to trying to please other people. So you get to kind of isolate that during, you know, a prep or just going through bodybuilding or whatever, how long the journey is, and really just figuring yourself out, but then really expressing yourself through your knowledge. And like him explaining that to you kind of gives you a breath of fresh air, because sometimes I'm always on explaining or whatnot.
I'm actually an idiot though.
They're gonna say you look fresh online too. They just go. They say this guy looks 40 online.
I do.
You said he looks what online?
Like 40.
40?
Well, dude, compared to what did I look like a couple weeks ago when we did those videos versus now? Like my face is completely different.
Dropped about 10 years.
Yeah.
I smell like just what, bringing like his weight down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but they don't realize how weight is literally stress on the body, even if you forcefully trying to put on size. Like your body is gonna.
But like I
hold
don't.
that.
You know, some people get like chipmunk cheeks. They kind of look boyish.
You know when they diet down? Or
No, like
fill out?
when they.
Oh yeah.
When they get heavy, they get a little round in
Puffy,
the face.
yeah.
I get round in the face, but I just look really unhealthy. It doesn't mean I'm unhealthy. It just looks bad. You
It's
know.
aged. Listen, you can never win in the online world. Ever.
There's some motherfuckers online.
They don't know any better.
Right.
Because they're gonna see you, hey, so I can't get a photo with you. Be the same person behind that block profile talking about you.
Folks, there's a lot to be said about aging gracefully. Don't hold on to something that's. And nobody beats time, man. Actually, hey, you seen that movie, The Substance? Fantastic movie. Well, if the only thing of value you have to give to the world is the way that you look, and listen, I know it's pretty hypocritical coming from a professional bodybuilder, right? But I also accept that this is not permanent, and when the time comes, you know, I have to reinvent myself, and that's intimidating. But it's also kind of exciting because you get to do a lot of other stuff that you can't do now.
Yeah. That's a good point.
I can't go on a camping trip right now.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it'd be a debacle.
I just posted yesterday, we got it in service the other day, but it was the same thing. Like, everything in life is temporary, so you should live like it. You know, but people try to hold on to permanence of time. That's what photos are for, are they not? Photos are for you to remember, but not to. How many people smile behind pretty faces, and behind those pretty faces, you know, their life is in shambles. We've all been there. We've all been there. Like I was 20s, early 20s, late 20s,
Look out.
and life was
VIP
kicking my
coming
ass.
through.
But it's not.
If all you have to offer to the world is the way that you look, which is unfortunately true.
You said that's the only thing you have to offer in the world?
If you're the kind of person where the only thing you can offer of value is your appearance,
Yeah.
then yeah, it's gonna suck.
That's a miserable life.
When that goes away.
That's a very miserable life.
I don't think that's us. It's part of it, you know. But it's hard to keep track, bro.
No, I think it's June.
It's outrageous.
It's June.
That's the rainbow moment.
When is
Remember, blacks were pissed. They put them together.
when's White Pride Month?
All the rest of the months out of the year. Every month that's not other.
I didn't know that's how it works. I didn't see it on my calendar, so.
I'll send you an invite.
Those squares are all like.
And they got President's Day Monday, right?
Oh yeah.
We stopped bullying people.
Need to bully people.
We stopped bullying people.
But like bullying is like a normal male thing to do. Like,
It's a rite of
it can
passage.
go too far, right? But like also, you know, that's how we kind of test each other's boundaries and see if you can take some shit and give some shit back. And if all you do is, you know, take shit, then you keep getting bullied.
What's the perfect example? The Animal Kingdom, right? the young cub, that's the king of the pack. You know, and if he beats him, he owns the pack. If he doesn't, he kind of puts him in place until he finally gains the balls to beat him. we don't claim.
Salute you.
We're going like 23 inches. Good. Come on. What's that, 50? See, you didn't even see, Stu. This is the chain right here with the black fist. I got this probably over 10 years ago.
Can I get one of those?
Jared, I think your skin's dark enough.
What
for
do I
it.
have to do to get one of those? I'm kidding. I don't want one of those.
What does that mean?
So this is breaking through the chain. So you have the fist and the chain, you know, and this is like a symbolism of breaking that chains that we probably held ourselves down with, you know, as minorities or even any kind of group, kind of change themselves to we all need to be unchained. That's when you get like societal, you know, identification. It's like I'm gonna attach myself to this because it'll give me a sense of belonging. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna be who I am. That's why it says right here, one of these. Only God can judge me. I don't give a shit what you guys say to me.
I've seen those memes.
God and Steve Weinberger.
Hey.
Hello. Happy Valentine's Day. That's my date. Not you, Leland.
I keep this motherfucker on.
Is that a Teflon vest?
Y'all look like this motherfucker on.
You like that guy that come in here with the curly hair guy and his little Teflon vest on with no Kevlar in it. I'm gonna just pew pew right.
Just empty in the motherfucker.
What did we learn today?
Black power, no.
That's what I learned.
Definitely a good session. Good way to finish the week, but definitely a great opportunity to work with Stu, learn from him, listen to him.
What did we
different
learn
perspectives.
today? What did we learn today?
Oh, what did we learn today? There's many ways to build a training program, but the most effective way is usually going to be individually based, but we don't have to reinvent the wheels. I think perspectives can differ.
I learned what 17.5 same color t-shirt means. So it's a line from a Migos song. I'd forgotten that. It was like deep in my brain, but you jogged my memory. Jay taught us how to make like prison cake.
Trash bag cake.
Trash bag cake. I don't know how he knows that, but cultural knowledge, I guess. Yeah, happy February, guys. It's been a good one today. No, you're white.
He said next month. He said next month you can.
Yes.
He said it.
So are you?
Dude, this is our
No, you didn't hear the beginning. He said he's not.
month workout, okay?
This is a GEI workout.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry. I will.
Get out of here, you white pig.